When I graduated from art college as a fashion designer, we were taught a lot about making the garments, but not so much about the industry in which they fit. And I learned on the job over many, many years, and some of that learning was quite hard because I knew nothing. And I felt it was very important for students these days to understand the context of the fashion industry. It's a multi-billion global industry. So I've learned this over the years, and that's really what I'm trying to communicate to the students. Mainly I teach fashion design students, and I discovered that they really don't understand the context of fashion, that it's actually a business. And I really wanted to find a way to explain to them about the broad scope of fashion as an industry and as a creative discipline. And that to me is what marketing is. And so I see marketing as creative as fashion itself. And hopefully students see that too. Many of them actually switch from design once they've done the marketing module with me.
El libro faltaba porque sí que es cierto que no teníamos un libro, una herramienta básica de trabajo como profesores de marketing en que pudiera utilizarse como referencia para los estudiantes, bien para cursos introductorios de marketing o bien para cursos dirigidos a estudiantes de diseño de moda que incluyen la asignatura de marketing.
And I think, first of all, they forget it, and secondly, they're unaware of how creative business is and how creative marketing is, and that the two should go together. Sometimes you have the marketing idea before you have the fashion idea, and then you realise that it's going to manifest as a clothing collection.
No existía material específico publicado en castellano. Y este libro está muy bien porque realmente resume las bases del marketing de moda en una sola publicación, con lo cual evitas que el alumno tenga que hacer demasiada investigación respecto a publicaciones o respecto a cosas que ocurren por internet, etc.
I would say it's a manual. It's a very good introductory level book that sets out the scope of fashion marketing. It also gives you the toolkit for marketing. What are the particular exercises or disciplines that marketers will use to analyse their markets and to analyse their customers, and that's all set out in the book in a kind of, hopefully, a very logical system. It's quite hard, as I kind of explained. Everything is connected, and it is actually one whole system, and so to put it into a book in a linear way is quite difficult. And in fact, you could read the book from any place backwards and forwards. It is written to flow, but you could take it a different chapter at a time. If you're more interested in promotion, you could start with chapter 6 and then read chapter 2 when you want to understand some of the tools that are underneath it.
El trabajo con la autora fantástico. Era la primera vez además que no nos conocíamos personalmente, y es de todos los autores que he traducido es la primera autora que he conocido personalmente, que he tenido la oportunidad de conocer. Y lo curioso, si ahora se lo comentaba, es que la experiencia de ambas y la experiencia de toda la gente que ha participado en la reunión como profesores de marketing es exactamente la misma en el Reino Unido, en España, y supongo que debe ser en todo el mundo.
Good morning.
Buenos días.
Good evening.
Buenas tardes.
Good night.
Buenas noches.